All right, for more on the final day of group play, we're joined by our soccer analyst, Stephen Caldwell, for the SportsCentre Soccer Breakdown presented by Adidas. So Georgia absolutely shocks the soccer world, defeating Portugal and advancing to the knockout stage at Euro 2024. So, Stephen, how surprising is this result to you?
Extremely surprising, Tessa. This was a fantastic result for Georgia to pull this off. And I know Portugal made a lot of changes, but the quality that they have in their squad and the value of the players that came in just makes us so impressive. And it's the manner of Georgia's victory. It's the way they went about it. They defended well. They do everything as a team this side. They come back, they defend well, they get into a 5-3-2, but they break with such pace and belief when they go forward. They just trust each other so much. They have a club-like mentality, and they absolutely deserve to be at this tournament. They've been a breath of fresh air throughout.
Nice. So meanwhile, Portugal finishes atop Group F despite the loss to Georgia and will face Slovenia in the round of 16. So, Stephen, they're favorites, heavy favorites to win this group. How do you think they'll fare against a tougher side of the bracket?
They are in the tougher side of the bracket. They probably knew that was going to be the case, that they've won the group. So how do I think they'll fare? They've got a lot of quality. I don't think they're playing at 100% of their best. I mean, Ronaldo's the big issue, isn't he? Ronaldo is a guy who can score goals, but the age that he's at, does he have the mobility? Does he make the side better or worse? There's many arguments. For me, he should have been rested through the group stage. But when you look at Bruno Fernandes coming back in, Bernardo Silva, maybe Rafael Leao, you've got a whole host of players there that are very capable. So Portugal are definitely in the hunt for this trophy. They'll be one of the favourites. They'll remain that, but they're going to have to come through some very big games if they're going to achieve it.
Let's talk Romania. They finished on top of Group E, and Belgium gets through to the knockout stage, but has a tougher test, having finished runners-up. Now they have to have a date with France in the round of 16. That doesn't sound fun at all. After not being at their best in group stage, Stephen, what are you expecting?
I don't know what to expect. That's a big thing with Belgium. They're just so inconsistent. They were poor in the first game, missed a lot of chances, lost that match to Slovakia, and then the second game a lot better. And you think, OK, they've got something now to build on. They didn't build on that. They didn't play well at all today against Ukraine. It was same old thing. There's just not the consistency there from these players. They've got some of the best players in the world, like Kevin De Bruyne, but Kevin De Bruyne in a Manchester City shirt is very different from Kevin De Bruyne in a Belgium shirt. So, yeah, I don't know what to expect from them. They're playing France. France, for me, are way stronger. I don't think they're going to get through. I think they're going to be out of the competition when 16 comes around.
I'll take your word for it. You're what we call a pro. The knockout stage begins on Saturday with 2 rounds of 16 matchups. As always, thank you very much.